everyone, welcome to Dee'z POV. Today we are going to talk about something that affects all of us. Whether we realize it or not, our mental health isn't just about having or not having a condition. It's all about how we think, how we feel, and how we cope with everyday life. Just like we look after our physical health, our minds need help too. Today, I'm here with Abigail. Hello, Abigail. Welcome to this
Hello.
POV.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me once again. I'm so thrilled to be here.
Wow, thank you for coming. So, my first question to you, Abigail, how does mental health means to you, or what is mental health?
Well, what a great topic. I must say that thank you so much for coming up with a fantastic topic like this. What a month to talk about mental health because we're in October and it's the month of looking after our health, especially our psychological health, well-being. So thank you once again for having me. What does mental health means to me? Mental health means social, psychological, and emotional well-being. It depicts how well we look after all these three categories. It's about how our social life impacts on us, our psychological health, and our emotional health means to us. It's about how we deal with everyday stress that affects any of these contents. So how we deal with our emotional well-being when we are stressed, how we deal with our psychological well-being when we are stressed, and how we deal with our social well-being when we find ourselves in stressful situations. Thank you.
Wow, 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 guys, you heard it all. Now, how would you describe good mental health?
So, good mental health, if I should put it in a layman's terms or if I should keep it very simple, I would say that a good mental health is about, for example, we all go through stress, right? And stress is part of human nature. Everyone has to go through stress or some way or the other. If you look at the fingers are not the same because you have good times and you have bad times sometimes. And it's all about how you cope during the bad times. So when you're going through stress, a good mental health, to say somebody has a good mental health is saying that you are able to cope with your stressful situation to the fact that it's not having a negative impact on your health, your well-being. So let's say you are going through some kind of stress at work, home, life, anything. You are making sure that stress is not affecting your psychological well-being, it's not affecting your social well-being, and it's not also affecting your emotional well-being. So it's like going through the stress and making sure that the stress is not having a negative impact on your health. So that's what I would say, you have a good mental health. To add to that, there is also another type of mental health which we refers to our mental health illness.
Okay.
That is where one goes through this stressful situation and you are not able to overcome it. You are not able to cope with it. Thank you for that word. So that is when you are tend to be having a mental health illness. And you have to make sure that because mental health illness then leads to depression, things like depression, and things like anxiety, post-traumatic PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and the extreme ones are like schizophrenia,
Okay.
So we have to make sure little things like this, we always gear towards having a good mental health rather than having a mental health illness.
Wow. So, how can one tell if their mental health is struggling or if they are struggling?
Good question. So, like I said previously, when you realize that your emotional well-being is not stable, so you for example, you find out that now you used to, like, you were an outgoing person, you like enjoying, you like good partying, enjoying yourself, everything, and all of a sudden you realize that something isn't right. You feel like you are now beginning to
Yeah, and your
keep
shell.
you're shielding, you're keeping yourself to yourself. You don't want to go public, you don't want to do anything. Maybe because something has happened, you're finding it difficult to overcome what has happened. And then you begin to like not liking the things that you enjoy doing.
Before.
Then you
Wow.
have to know that something is happening. And this can be from your cognitive, it can be from your social life, it can be from your emotional as well. So then you know to know that it's like not doing doing the things that you used to do and you enjoy,
Yeah.
and you know that something isn't
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. You smile with people.
Yeah.
You don't smile anymore.
Exactly. Exactly.
You the things you love to do, you don't do
You
them
don't have
anymore.
interest
But
because
you don't know what is happening to you.
Exactly.
But you see yourself that as days goes in and out, you are deteriorating, or
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
going into your shell.
Yeah,
but you
that's
don't
it.
know what is literally wrong with you.
Yeah.
It means that you have to stop and think
and reflect.
and reflect.
Yes. And
I
also,
used to talk to people. I don't talk anymore.
yeah.
Go to your contacts.
Yeah.
Get those numbers. Call that person. Start smiling again. I think that would help.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. And you know what? They said a problem identified is half solved.
Half solved,
So
yeah.
you have to ask yourself, take a back step and ask yourself, why do I feel this way?
Yeah.
Like, you have to be able to do that inner reflection. And then when you realize that, oh, there is something I used to do that I'm not doing, why do I find myself in this hole, this pit, this darkness? Then you at least you have identified there's a problem, isn't it?
Yes, and can seek support.
Yeah.
Now, talking about support, what steps can one take to protect their mental health?
Thank you so much. Because when we got to where we got to, I was just hoping that we don't just finish there, but then we add support system to it.
Yeah.
So that even though, if some people are listening to us, they will know that even though they find themselves in this situation, they have to now, they'll be asking themselves, where do I get the support from, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that you touch on that question. So support system, there's varieties of support system.
Yeah.
You can get support from the NHS,
Yeah.
or let's start from the very basic one. So we have self-help methods that you can employ, you can do. So in the NHS, there is simple things like going for a walk.
Yeah.
Enjoying, because there's something that the sun does to us, or maybe just going out, fresh air, meeting people, talking to people. It's really, really good for our mental health, because just simple things like saying hello to people, good morning to people, or which time of the day it is, it's very good.
Yeah.
You also, the NHS also advises that it's about about diet, making sure that you are eating right,
sleeping
you're sleeping well as well.
Yes.
It's all part of it.
Taking
and also
breaks.
taking breaks as well. And another important thing is about talking to people and helping others. Dee, I must say that there is something weird about this, because I found myself that sometimes when I do help people, I found this joy, I found this peace. And so I was really happy to know that it's one of the self-help methods. Because imagine you driving and you stop for someone and they say thank you to you. It makes you feel that you've done something nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so those are the things that you can do as an individual. Apart from that, if like it's a stream and you feel like you are the type you can't talk to anyone, you can't go about walking because of maybe the state at which you find yourself in. There are organizations that can help you. Organizations such as the NHS, like I've mentioned earlier. There is another one called Mind. They do help. So when you go online, you type in Mind, MIND. They are there. They will support you. There are even in every local society that you find yourself, there are organizations as well. So you need to go online and even type that, mental health support in this your environment. It will bring out a lot of organizations, and then you can talk to someone. And talking to someone, you don't have to make it public. You can choose to do it one-on-one or a group therapy session. And all those things really help. They're the foundations that you need into supporting your mental health.
Sometimes people want to talk to someone, but they find themselves lonely in a country like this. They don't have nobody. They don't have anyone. So the support system would help. Also, if you have a family, try and talk to someone. Try and talk to someone. Trust someone to talk to the person, and you never know.
It's true.
There's solutions.
That will be the relief that you've been
the
waiting
relief
for.
that you will be waiting for. Oh wow, that's such a wonderful conversation. I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
Me too.
Listen, take care of your mental health. Taking care of your mental health and taking care of your mind isn't selfish at all.
Not at all.
Okay? It is necessary.
Yes.
Look, everyone has days when they struggle, and that is okay. What matters is that we keep showing up for things every time.
It's
Okay?
true. Yeah.
We keep showing up for ourselves every day.
Yeah.
Remember, healing doesn't mean you never feel sad.
It's true.
It means that you are able to handle that perfectly. Okay? Your
I agree.
ups and downs
Yeah.
with kindness and with strength.
Yes.
All right? I want to encourage everyone today to look after your mind. Just as you look after your physical health, your mind also need care.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining this POV. Thank you, Abigail, for coming to us.
It's a
to talk
pleasure.
to us about mental health. We've learned a lot today. I want to say thank you so much.
It's always
And
a
please like, comment, and follow. Okay? Also, if you have any ideas you want to put in the comment section, we will be able to pick up from there. Thank you for joining us today. Bye.